Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of More to the Story. Hope everybody had a great weekend as always. As always, I enjoyed mine. I was by myself this weekend. I can't even say I was with the fam or none of that. I was by myself this weekend. Enjoyed my time. Yeah, feel me? Scheduled the pod, wrote notes for the pod. It's gonna be a good one, man. This is a very in-depth pod. The best I could put it. But I got my guy ski with me. My guy ski. Pop, say
What's
something.
up, man? Hey, man, son, how you doing? You good?
I'm straight,
Good to
man.
see you.
You know me, man. You know me.
Good to see you,
Shout
man.
out to Starface Pimple Patch today. Had a little
Yeah, I see
breakout
you, man.
going, so I went Pimple Patch. You feel me?
Okay,
My
bringing
waves
another
coming
man.
in.
I see you.
You feel me? Pops be hating on my waves, but you feel me? I'm coming though. Wavy,
You ain't got no baldy.
wavy. You're right. I don't got that yet. Hopefully I don't get that from you, pops. Hopefully I don't get that from you, my guy. But
Word, it's coming.
don't put it on me, man. Please don't put it on me, dog. Come on, man. But this pod is gonna be a good one, y'all. This episode, we're gonna be talking about Steph Curry. He hit 4,000 threes. Nobody's ever gonna do that, probably. Well, no, somebody's gonna do it. Somebody's gonna do it, but probably not in our lifetime. But we're gonna talk about Steph and the Warriors, the surging Timberwolves. They're absolutely cooking, and we're gonna do some player awards. We already did MVP twice, so this week we're gonna do Most Improved, Six Man of the Year, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. We're gonna do every other award besides MVP, and we already did All NBA last week.
Let's
So
get
it's that time of the year, man, where we rolling out the
it.
awards. It's coming together. The last 15 games of the season is upon us. A great season
Yeah,
coming to an end.
last little month.
How did you feel about this NBA year? This year was really this was a great year to me. What you think?
It was a good year. Definitely one of the best years of I've seen in a long time. With the trades happening. You know, different players is going to different teams. DeMar DeRozan and Levine back again. Luke on the Lakers. Jimmy. You know, this is definitely a season to remember. AD on
This
Dallas.
season was fire, bro. The greatest trade of all time. Luka Doncic to the Lakers. Craziest trade of all time. Like
Man, like
a whole bunch of teams look way
teams
different from last year.
resurging.
Like, yeah,
Teams
team
resurging.
resurging. Like the
You
Lakers
know,
crazy comeback, the
Ja
Warriors
Morant
crazy
is back.
comeback, Jaws back. It's
Grizzlies is back.
The Mavs are falling apart, and they were in the finals last season. This is a
Houston.
crazy year, bro. This is
Houston's another team that's number 2 in the West right now. So
yeah. It's one of them years, man. This is a year to remember. People, we spoke about ratings this year. Bad ratings and what else? How the product is not good, too many threes. Man, this has been a great season. Like, minus all the complaining, this has still been an elite NBA season. Like, I am very appreciative for the season that's been going on. We witnessing history. I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
a
But
lot of
let's get
threes.
a lot
Definitely
of,
a lot of
a
threes
lot of
this year.
threes, but it is what it is. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Boston think they whole team is Steph Curry.
Yeah, they shot 63 threes against the Thunder on Wednesday last week. That was a bad watch. I don't know what they was doing.
Man,
I don't know what they was doing, man. But let's get
yeah.
into the first topic though, y'all, because we got a lot to talk about. Steph and the Warriors. So before we get into the whole team, Steph reached
Three.
4,000 threes. He already has the most threes ever. Nobody's probably gonna catch him. Probably like a Trey Young or a Luca, because they've been shooting threes so much from Young. They can probably catch Steph, but it ain't gonna be the same. It's just not. It's not gonna be the same. But
They have to change the name, man. It has to be instead of for three, for Curry.
for Curry,
For Curry.
I like that, man.
Oh,
Like like how they do Kobe when you do a fadeaway. That's like the
yeah,
patented.
the
You know,
three is for Curry. They
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
change it.
Okay, I can rock with that movement, pops. I can rock with that.
But I'm gonna say this: James Harden could catch him if he plays long enough. Harden, he's made a lot of threes.
Man, he's not gonna catch him.
4,000, 4,000 is possible for Harden.
I think Harden and Steph are gonna retire probably the same year or Harden earlier, because Steph he's doing less and less every year. He just less ball dominant, more running around. He's exerting himself now. He don't really got to do too much. Harden has the ball a lot. You know, Harden has the ball a lot.
Yeah.
But hey, I didn't know Harden was second. Is he second or third still?
Harden?
Yeah, in threes
All
made.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Harden
Harden
Harden got a
that
flamethrower,
Houston
man.
run, yeah, that Houston run was ridiculous. He made a lot of threes.
Yeah, a lot of 50 burgers, 60-point triple doubles, actually. You feel me? Harden was a beast, man. That's one of my favorite players ever. That era of Harden. But Curry, with this record right here, 4,000 threes made, 4 championships. Does he have one or two finals MVPs? One? Yeah,
He got
one
one.
time finals MVP, however many time All-Star, 2-time MVP, one time unanimous MVP. How are we feeling about Curry's resume, man? Is he in your top five? This top five worthy? I think Curry's in my top five, man. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. He's definitely in the top five.
Definitely or
Ain't nobody
probably. I need a definite answer. Talk to
no,
me.
Curry is he's definitely top five because he's one of those players. He changed basketball. He changed basketball.
He changed ball, man. Like he got
He changed
kids shooting
basketball.
threes. He got people who can't shoot threes shooting threes. You feel me? Like that's
Yeah.
not your
And
bag, but he got
if they hit one,
You feel me? They think they on the heater. They think they like Curry, and then they airball the next one. You feel me? Like just chill. That's not your bag. You feel me? But Curry, this milestone, it just adds to the resume, man. Like he didn't really have to do much for me to get in my top five. Because to me, he was in my top five since he won the ring. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's been top five for me for a couple years now. But this right here is just icing on the cake at this point. It's icing on the
yeah,
cake.
his greatness is unmatched
Yeah,
because
like it's crazy.
at that small size, man, ain't nobody doing that, man. I don't care. Like everybody thought Trey Young was gonna be the next Curry, but he doesn't have the stamina like Curry. He doesn't shoot the three
Or
as
the
good as Curry.
consistency. Trey Young is like a terrible 3-point shooter last couple seasons, like low 30s. Trey, he just shoots a lot of volume threes and they not going in like Curry. You feel me?
If he shot 40 or better in his first 3, 4, whatever 5 years right now, then we
Yeah.
would have been like, man, this guy. But he's inconsistent with the three.
Yeah,
He
like
just,
he'll have a 7 for 18 game from three, and then he'll have a 3 for 15 game from three. Be like, damn, Trey, you shot that many threes. You ain't stop. Like, what's
yeah.
going on, buddy?
Curry's not doing that.
Curry's just not
If
doing that,
Curry,
man.
nah, he's going 9 for 18, 10 for 18.
Yeah, before Jimmy Butler, I think we spoke about this on the pod before. I brought this up. Before they got Jimmy, Curry was low 30% from three because he was doing too much. Since they got Jimmy Butler, he is already up to 40% on the season. He's back to 40. And Jimmy's only played 15 games. That's how much better he's been shooting since they got Jimmy. He just needed more space. He just needed to be relieved of the ball pressure, and he's cooking. And the Warriors are cooking. And let's talk about them. 13-2 in their last 15 games. The Jimmy era is looking scary. Draymond Green said it during the All-Star weekend on that panel with Shaq and them boys. They said the league messed up giving us Jimmy. We gonna win a championship. And I thought Draymond was tripping. Cause Draymond just talks shit. Draymond. But they backing it. Draymond's balling. He had a great game against the Knicks on Saturday night. Jimmy's balling. Moody's balling. Every player on the Warriors has just elevated their game since Jimmy Butler has been there. Like, and they just got
Yeah,
back Jonathan Kuminga. It's like, whoa.
Kaminga's playing good.
Yeah, I'm scared of the Warriors,
You
man. They
get,
are officially
man, you got Post,
scary.
you got
It's scary
Santos,
hours.
you got Payton, Pod injured right
Yeah,
now.
you see Santos against the Knicks hooping. Hooper.
Man, listen, it's the Warriors playing with depth. They playing with depth. That's the only way they can win because they don't have no big man that's gonna shut you down and protect the paint.
Right. Facts.
They play with that. They play with that.
They haven't had a big man ever. Bogut was the closest they had to a rim protector.
Listen, if Buddy Hield can shoot the three consistently in the playoffs, and you have to guard Curry, Buddy Hield is easily, like they said, he's made the second most threes
in
behind
the
Curry since he's
last
been in the
7
league.
years, yeah, the last 6-7
Yeah,
years with him and Curry.
yeah.
And
So
Buddy has the highest catch and shoot 3-point percentage in that time. He's
I'm
first.
literally watching the game, and Jimmy is getting a rebound. He's just going like this. Here you go, buddy, and Buddy's just shooting the threes right there. He's just shooting it because you take your chance. You don't want to leave Jimmy. He's going to turn around and shoot it. Just give it to Buddy. But Buddy, really, that's a free throw for Buddy. That's what he do.
Yeah,
He shoot the three.
Buddy is a shooter. The Warriors have a lot of shooters, a lot of defense now. Like Moody, I didn't know Moody was like this on defense. Draymond has always
I
been
seen it. I
all-time
seen it
defender.
early.
Jimmy is just elevated his defense since he's been on the Warriors. Like this team is kind of scary, man. I'm gonna be honest, they're
Moody
scary.
kind of remind me of Butler. They play you tough. They don't give you no space.
Yeah, Moody. I didn't
They
know
up
Moody was
on
this
you.
gritty, man. Moody's gritty. I love this
Moody's
version of
gritty.
Moody.
Yeah, I had Moody
He
on
just
my
needed the
fantasy for a while.
opportunity. He literally just needed the opportunity. They had Wiggins in his way. Who else? They were just always starting somebody over Moody, and like real Warriors
Moody,
fans always were saying
everybody.
Mooney is the guy. Like Moody is the guy.
Kuminga, Wiggins, Looney, everybody was playing over him.
So the Warriors are currently 6th right now in the West. Currently, they're 6th. Currently 4 games behind the Rockets. Do you think they can squeeze top 5?
Man, let's see how this next few games go. If they can go 4-1 in these next 5, they're gonna be number 2 in the West.
Okay.
Because the West is just really up and down, and really the teams are gonna cancel each other out right now, the 2, 3s, or 4s. So whoever's 5 and 6 and 7, you just keep winning. You might can move up.
Right.
You know?
I agree. I completely agree.
You got the
So
game tonight, the Warriors and the Nuggets, so that's a big standing breaker right there.
this is because the Nuggets are currently at 3rd, Warriors at 6. This is every game from 1 through 7 is altering in terms of standing. Like standings are going to change every day for the rest of the season. This is what it is now. OKC's locked. Yeah. They got number 1 locked up. Cavs got number 1 locked up in the East. Celtics got number 2. Really, the first 4 seeds in the East, or the first 6 seeds in the East are locked. 1 through 6 looks like probably like the Indiana Bucks, Pistons can shift around because they're all close, but the West is like wild, wild West. We talked about this on the pod. It's wild.
Wild West.
You feel me? Like it's jumbo over there.
They always keep saying nobody want to play nobody, but you gotta play each other.
You feel me?
Talking about here? You gotta go through each other to win. So
how you gonna get to the final? You feel me? Like we gotta go through each other. Like
what you talking about, man? They don't want to see this team. Listen, man. When they all said and done, you gotta win 4. You know.
So this is a good segue into our next topic, talking about the West. A team in the West that is absolutely cooking. Minnesota Timberwolves, currently on an 8-game win streak. They won their last 12 games with Julius Randle in the starting lineup.
Another one of my fantasy bangers.
And Edwards, his last 10 games is averaging 26 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and he's officially passing now. He's passing out of double teams. He's getting people involved. He's averaging 5 assists in his last 10 games. Julius Randle has kind of transformed his game. He's more of a playmaker now, more of a playmaker than damn near Mike Conley. Like his last 10 games, he's averaging 5.5 assists. He's had a 10 assist game, a 9 assist game, and an 8 assist game in that 10-game span. Like Julius Randle, him being back, him being an extra body for Ant Edwards, because they're gonna double, triple team Ant. They just need another guy who can put the ball on the floor. And Julius Randle is that guy. Can put the ball on the floor and get you some buckets. They had Nas Reed in that time, but like, who else is going to step up? You can't just have 2 guys that can put the ball. Now they have DiVincenzo back. He's scoring again.
Little firecracker.
His last couple games, he's above 35% from the 3. Jaden McDaniels has been, this is his best season of his career. He's back. Like, he got a lot of money. So they saw it in him. He got a bag. So he's playing up to his potential now.
Said it. And said, who you got to guard Kevin Durant?
Right JD. You feel me? You talking about? We got JD. Come on now.
You
You
know,
feel me?
Ant-Man.
They
Shout
own
out to
they've owned
Ant-Man.
the Suns, man. For the last 2 seasons, they own the
They on
Suns,
the
man.
sun, man. They
This is
whooping
sad.
the Nuggets right now. 5 in a row they beat them. Like they beating all time.
Yo,
They in the
they
West.
own the
The
Nuggets. They
West,
own the
you gotta
Nuggets too. They own the Nuggets
bro.
too. They
You in
own
the
the Nuggets.
West, you gotta play each other. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
I
mean?
think I think this is one of the most this is one of the best coach teams in the NBA, man. Chris Finch is absolutely doing his thing, bro. Like I didn't think this team was gonna be this good. Like I
I ain't
just
gonna say the
didn't.
best coach. They the
He's
they
this
the
is one of the best coach teams in the NBA. Absolutely. Cause
one of the best coach teams in there. Yeah,
yeah, he's not
Minnesota
one of
definitely.
yeah, in terms of like what they do on offense, what they do on defense, they're always gonna be top 10
Hmm.
in defensive rating. I just I just didn't
Yeah,
expect the offense to be this good with Rudy. You know me, I'm not a Rudy
no,
Gobert fan.
they
So with
defense been
Rudy,
locked in, man. They
yeah,
defense been
man.
locked in.
Like they're intense on defense. Like OKC and them and the Rockets in terms of
Rocket
intensity up there. You know, like they're just
every play
on
they
you,
be like
ball
gritty.
pressure. Like they're gonna put you in a
Mazzulla,
straitjacket. You know, they're gonna make sure
yeah.
you feel them. You know, Anthony
Man,
Edwards, as much of a superstar and an offensive minded player he is, he bite down on defense. Ain't gonna play some D. You feel me? James McDaniels is gonna play defense.
Minnesota don't got that. They got that experience, man. They've been going to the playoffs. You know, they've been going up each year. You know, so
Hmm.
next step is a championship. Like, and he got that taste. He's like, yo, I was right there. Like, I was right there.
Yeah, man, this is a great season from them. Also, one more thing I want to point out. This is an important fact. Out of the 7 seeds that I talked about, that's going to be changing around. Out of those 7 seeds, the Timberwolves have the easiest remaining schedule out of all of them. So
I heard the easiest.
they can finish strong here. I'm gonna read some of those games.
Top
They
four,
play
top three.
who they playing tonight?
The Jazz.
No. They playing the Pacers tonight. Then they
Oh,
play the
that's gonna be a
Pelicans.
good one.
Pelicans back to back. The Pacers
Mm-hmm.
again. The Suns. The Pistons. The Nuggets. Then it gets bad. The Nets, 76ers, Bucks, Grizzlies, Nets again, Jazz. So they have the easiest remaining schedule out of those 7 teams.
I say right now, without the 8 game winning streak, and you just gave me that schedule,
Mm-hmm.
10-5. I don't know how many games that was, but it's either gonna be 9-5 or they're gonna lose at least 5 games out of there.
They're gonna
They're gonna
beat
lose 5.
they
Mark my
can lose to
words.
the Grizzlies, they can lose to the Nuggets, they can lose to the Pistons. That's the only three that I can see them losing.
It's gonna be a sneaky one in there. The Pacers might win one of these games.
No Halliburton. Halliburton's not playing tonight. Who knows if he's gonna be playing?
Oh yeah,
And
no
they
Miles
play.
Turner tonight.
Yeah, man. They're gonna finish out strong. Like they're probably gonna lose 3 of those games. And if they
We'll
do, they'll
see.
be a top 5 seed. They won't be
We'll
in the
see.
plan. But that's the
5.
team that I'm looking out for. Y'all look out for the Timberwolves too, man. They on my radar. But you got anything else on them, or you good?
It's a good season for them, man. You know, they not as good as they was last year as far as record wise, but I think defensively they're as good as any team in basketball.
Yeah,
Defensively,
I think their
like no,
defense is
like no
better
team
this
want to
season.
see. Nobody want to see. You know, they keep saying nobody wants to see the Thunder. Nobody want to see Cleveland, but nobody don't want to see Ant when he in the playoffs and he's trying to win. He gonna be giving you the business.
Yeah, and with confidence is one of the scariest players in the whole NBA.
Yeah,
Like
because even if
he's
he's not
extremely confident.
scoring, he gonna play defense on your best player. He gonna play him really hard. He ain't
Yeah,
gonna give him nothing.
he has a deep hatred for Jamal Murray. Like every time they play, he's in Jamal Murray shit. Like it's like, damn, and what you got against Jamal? What's up with
Don't
you? Feel
worry.
me?
Look at Jokic. Them, you know, I can't talk too much about Jokic. Them. They was up by 20 something, blew the game. Like I said, I know if it's another game 7 between them and I'm picking the Nuggets. Don't just be real. They blew a 20-point lead. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be real. You know, the Nuggets. It was one of their worst. You know, to end the game of the season, and they did it at a bad time. But
Yeah, they
I
blundered
probably,
that game. That was bad.
yeah, I probably would take the Nuggets 10 out of 10 though to beat in a 7 game series. I would take them. I would take Jokic.
10 out of 10. I don't know, man.
9. 9, because the one, they beat him already, so I had to say 9. But the next 8 or 9, I'm taking Jokic.
I'm leaning
for
like
sure.
60-40 Nuggets. 60% Nuggets,
Healthy,
40%
both teams
Timberwolves.
healthy.
Yes,
Nuggets,
both teams healthy. Yes.
Nuggets. That's what I'm saying. Both teams healthy. I'll take the Nuggets.
60-40, both teams healthy. That's my take. I
I
think they
don't see
could.
it as.
I think this is the worst matchup for the Nuggets out of all the NBA teams. This
How's
is
it
the
the
worst
worst
matchup.
when? Yeah, they lost 5 in a row to them, but they can act. They won 3 in a row after losing 3 in a row.
So this is you're talking about
Like
last season. I'm talking about the Nuggets of this year. The Nuggets team this year, their defense is terrible. They
the
cannot guard the,
defense is
the
not.
Timberwolves. They just can't.
Defense is not that, and the defense is not that good this year.
Yeah, like they have
But the
good
playoffs,
defenders. Brown is good. Aaron Gordon's good. After that, it's just a huge drop off. Nobody can guard Ant. Nobody can guard DiVincenzo. It, nobody can guard Randall. Like I don't like this for
DiVincenzo's
them.
running everywhere. He's running all around.
I don't like
They
this
gotta
for
put.
the Nuggets.
They
I
gotta
hope the
put
Nuggets
Westbrook
don't
on
play
him.
them. This is who the Nuggets need to
They gotta.
be hiding
They're
from.
gonna have to play at some point. If they end up playing, you gotta play
Yeah.
at some point. So I
That
would take the Nuggets if they did.
that's what I got to think about. But I'm 60-40 Nuggets though. I'm leaning Nuggets.
I like Ant them, but I don't see him beating the Nuggets again this year in the playoffs. Like nah.
So let's get into these player
Shout out
awards,
to Ant,
y'all.
man. I love you, man. Sprite. Cherry
Let's
Line.
let's get into these player awards. First up, we got 6 Man of the Year. The candidates. Let me read the candidates first, and you tell me which one you like. I'll tell you which one I like. So candidates for
Okay.
6 Man of the Year. This season is like a elite 6 Man of the Year race. Last year,
Elite.
who won it last year?
6 Man of the Year last year?
Yeah,
Was it? No, I don't know. I don't know.
was it Nas Reed?
Nas Reed.
I don't. I truly don't remember. Hold on. Now I gotta look it up. Now I gotta look it up.
I
6
don't know.
Man.
I think it was Nas Reed.
Yeah, it was Nas Reed. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, Nas Reed last year was 6 Man of the Year. This year we have a race between Peyton Pritchard, NBA
Mm.
record 223. Oh no, 223s made off the bench this season on the second seed Celtics. Peyton Pritchard. Let me say all the candidates before you give me an answer. Malik Beasley, most threes made in the NBA this season, and already in Pistons history broken the record. But he also started
Mm-hmm.
14 games this year, but he's still eligible. Malik Beasley. Ty Jerome, he's averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.2 steals per game, in only 19 minutes on the best team in NBA, the Cavs. And then we got DeAndre Hunter averaging 17 points a game, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and he's only started 8 games this season. So 17 points off the bench is pretty damn good. So out of all those
They've only
guys,
lost one game with DeAndre Hunter.
and that was yesterday against the Magic. So out of all those
Mm-hmm.
guys, now I have Nas Reed on here, but Nas Reed starting a lot of games this year because no
17.
Randall. Yeah, he was starting. Even though Beasley's only behind him by a little bit, Beasley's not. Beasley's come off the bench for the rest of the season, for sure. So
Mm-hmm.
who do you like out of those guys, man? Hunter, Ty Jerome, Malik Beasley, Peyton Pritchard.
Well, since it's St. Patrick's Day, shout out to Boston. I'm gonna have to go with Peyton Pritchard, man. That guy could shoot, man.
You like
Listen,
Peyton
he's playing
Pritchard?
basketball like,
Okay.
bro, this guy, he dropped a 40 piece. Out of all those guys, and I like Hunter, I like Jerome, especially Jerome. I had him on my fantasy this year. Jerome, he could do it all. He could pass, he could shoot, he got a floater, he got this, he got moves too. But listen, when you put Pritchard in the game, he's for sure. The only game I seen Pritchard where he didn't come through was when Boston was gonna break the record for the threes and he missed like 5 or 6 of
That was
them.
the
He was
first game of
open.
the season against the Knicks, and they just kept
Was
missing. I
that the
remember
first
that game.
game?
Yeah, that was the first game of the season.
Man, that's the only game where he didn't come through. Every game since then, I felt like he's come through
He's
since
had some
then.
stinkers this year. He's had a couple of stinkers in games where you don't know
Yeah,
if
but
he's
he's
there or
off
not.
the bench. And
But
he's not
he's
even like
been
the
no, but I was about to say he's been absolutely elite this year. He's been elite.
bro, he's not even the 6th guy or the 7th guy. because they usually don't play somebody starting like he's like the 8th or the 9th guy. He's definitely not the 6th or the 7th. But that's what I'm saying. 6th man of the year, I get it.
You don't think he's the sixth
Pritchard
player
is,
on the Celtics? What do you mean?
if they have 5 starters, the 6th man coming in is
It's
either going
Peyton
to be
Pritchard.
Horford. I get it. Pritchard is, but depends on the position. The next man coming in, if Porzingis or is in there, next guy coming in is Horford.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Next
I see
guy
what you're
coming
saying.
in is Horford. Yeah. Like Pritchard is only, if the guards isn't playing good, yeah, you're going to bring, but Pritchard, like I feel like the Boston has 6, 7 guys that are good, right? Pritchard being one of them. You know, definitely Horford's coming in and definitely Pritchard's coming in. Those
Right.
are the two right
And then
there. But
Sam Hauser. All of them are
yeah,
playing.
but all of them are playing correct. But Pritchard, it's hard for me not to give it to him, son. I'm telling you, he has hit some. He is hitting threes that are. I ain't never seen no bench guy
Yeah,
come in and
his
hit
bag is
20.
very deep too. Like his mid range
No,
bag and like getting to his
bro,
spots.
he
He's
plays
like
defense.
yeah.
He's gritty. Like, and you could actually put him on any team, and that team is going to succeed with him because of what he brings to the team. Right? He brings that toughness, that Boston toughness. Just fight for every play. You know, if you start me, you put me you play me off the bench, whatever, I'm gonna play good. I get 9 minutes, I get 19 minutes, I'm gonna play good. You know what I'm saying? I get 5 shots, I'm gonna hit them. I get 10 shots, I might score more. I might drop 40. Yo, you gonna start me all night? You gonna give me 35 minutes? I'm
Yeah,
gonna drop 40
that
pieces.
game, him and Derek White had 40 apiece. He had 9 threes that game. He had 9
That's
threes.
some,
Like that's pretty
he hit. I
unreal.
think no, yeah, he hit 10 and the other guy hit 9.
Oh, so yeah, he
I
had
think.
10, then Derek White had 9. So
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Listen,
Yeah.
you know it's hard to score when somebody else in the game is scoring as much as you. That's hard to do
Yeah,
because
88 between 2 players is kind of nutty. That's nutty.
now,
It's like, damn.
but if the guy is cooking over, if you cooking, I'm gonna give you the ball. I'm cooking too. Like what?
You feel
Yo,
me?
that was some
That's
Clay
it.
Curry back in the day shit. Like
Yeah.
you know, excuse my language, but that was some Clay and Curry back in the day. Just put 2 guys who could shoot the 3 real good. And I would never pick Pritchard and White to be 2 sharp shooters like that. It's hard
Yeah,
to
but
support you.
I like your pick. I'm gonna give my take on this. So for 6 men of the year, to me it's really out of Beasley and Pritchard. I love what DeAndre Hunter's doing this year for the Cavs and even Ty Jerome. I had Ty Jerome like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I honestly had Ty Jerome. Just because Cavs had the best record in the NBA. They still do. They're only 1 game ahead of OKC. But best record in the NBA, and like he comes in, he does everything. Plays defense, gets a couple steals, passes, rebounds, scores, and he's only playing a little bit of minutes.
Just
Like
a little
only
bit. I think he's
nobody
getting
on the
like
Cavs,
19 minutes.
nobody on the Cavs averages over 32 minutes a game. Like they all split the minutes between like 9 to 10 guys. And what he does in 19 minutes is pretty damn elite. But he's out. The only reason that I have an argument for Beasley is because he has made the most threes in the NBA this year. And like he's extremely important. He's probably the 3rd most important player on the Pistons. It's Cade, Duran, and Malik Beasley. Like without his shooting and him spacing the floor, the team can't do what they do. Like he's kind of a 0 on defense, but his shooting's that good this
Well,
year.
it's only because they're missing a good intricate piece.
Jaden
You know,
Ivey,
they missing. Yeah,
and they've been winning.
because
They've been really good without Jaden Ivey. I don't really.
they have,
They've been really good without
but
him. It's crazy.
but no, his trajectory is. I
Yeah,
like
Jaden
it.
Ivey's that guy. He's a point guard,
Yeah.
shooting guard, plays 2
I
positions.
actually thought Hunter played good. DeAndre, I know he's not going to get, but he played good on Atlanta too. He played good on both
Yeah,
teams he was
he
on.
did.
You know,
But
he played good.
I'm gonna go with Pritchard too though, because without Pritchard, Boston is not it without Pritchard. Like they're just not it. You know, they have no guy who can create a shot off the bench, like that can dribble and create their own shot. Pritchard can do that. Like you get Pritchard a pick and roll, and you get a center to switch on him. He's gonna have the center turn around dancing. You feel me? He's gonna cook that guy. He can even cook one of your best defenders, man. He has a bag. Like he does cone drill type moves. Like quick between the legs, step
He's
back.
just dribbling
Like
around.
he's quick, and then he's
Going
so low to the ground. He gets his shot
under
off
the
every
basket
time.
with the little. He's dipping under you.
Like Boston is not a number 2 seed without Peyton Pritchard. They're just not. Like unless they're substituting with another good guard, they're not no number 2 seed
No,
without
yeah,
Pritchard.
because
Man.
no, yeah,
Like he's
Pritchard.
been an elite guard this season, man. Like off the bench, he had a 40 piece when nobody played. Like he can probably go over to the Wizards and average 20. Like start him on the Wizards, he's gonna score. You know, like he's one of those guys, man. And
You know what's funny is,
I think that's my pick for the 6 man though.
you know what Pritchard reminds me of, but he can't be a number one. He reminds me of Brunson. He reminds me of Brunson, like a little player that really you just can't stop. You can't stop him.
Nah, he's not even close to Brunson. I absolutely disagree with that. I thought you were gonna say like Brogdon or something. He's more Brogdon than
No,
Brunson.
no, I'm just saying like the body type, small, stocky, and when they come in, like Brunson is number one. I started the conversation. I know he's not a number one. I'm just saying physical. The way he plays, he can get a bucket at any time. He could get a bucket. He don't got the crossover, but he could get a bucket. And most of the time when Pritchard has the ball, I'm thinking he's gonna score. That's what I mean. I
Yeah.
think he's gonna score when he has the ball. Right? Same with Brunson because he has so much. I think he's gonna score. That's all I'm saying. I feel like they just, even though I know Brunson's 100 times better, I get it. I get it.
As long as
Pritchard should not.
as long as we're we agree on that. We agree on that. So next award up, we have Defensive Player of the Year. First up, we got Evan Mobley, fifth in the NBA in defensive rating this season. He's averaging a little under a steal a game and almost 2 blocks a game. Dyson Daniels, I'm gonna read some stuff for you for Dyson
The
Daniels.
Great Barrier.
Fifth
I'm going for the Great Barrier.
fifth most steals in NBA history before the All-Star break. Leads the NBA in deflections by a mile. This season, he has 3 games with 7+ steals, 7 games with 6+ steals, 11 games with 5+ steals, 21 games with 4+ steals, and 31 games with 3+ steals. He is on pace to be the first player to average 3 steals in over 20 years. So that's his case. Jaren Jackson, best defender on the Grizzlies, averaging 1.3 steals per game and 1.7 blocks. And then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, third in the whole NBA in defensive player rating and tied for second in steals. So out of those guys, who do you like for defensive player of the year?
Shai, give him the defense, give him the MV Shai, give it all to Shai.
Give it a Shai.
Let's give it all to Shai, man. He's in the
And
defensive category too. Come on, man. Like, what
yeah,
else you want me to
his defense
do?
is fire this year, man. He's very fire on defense. But
How you not gonna give me MVP and my defense is elite?
I
My
have
offense is elite.
I have to think about Dort when I think about OKC and J. Will. I don't think Shai's the best defender on his team. I think it's Dort and Jalen Williams. But Shai does his thing though. Absolutely. He sits on everybody he guards. I seen him guard Jamal Murray in that Nuggets game.
Honestly, Shai was a defender before he was an offensive player.
Yeah, he's always been a good defender.
He always been a good defender. His offense just like imagine if Dort scoring 32 but defending like that.
This is not possible. This is not in Dort's DNA. Dort ain't got it.
Imagine that. That's what I'm saying. Like that's how SGA is. He's like, yo, I can play D with the best of the best, but can you stop me on offense?
They actually have Dort 5th in odds on FanDuel over SGA. He's over SGA Dort.
Honestly though, I'm going for the Great Barrier. That name alone, and he proved why they call him what they call
Top 3 nickname probably in the history of the NBA. I'm not even kidding.
Man,
Air
he's
Jordan,
in the top 5.
Air Jordan, King James, Great Barrier Thief.
Let's pause.
He's up there. He's up there.
He hasn't been in the league long enough.
I'm not saying in terms of how good I'm talking about the nickname. That nickname is so fire, bro.
No, the nickname. He hasn't been in long enough to get top 5 nickname ranking to be in that rank yet. But he is. It is in the top 10. We go hold off. But that name alone, the Great Barrier. That's a ill name.
The stats are unreal, but his team is poo. Team is poo. And
Yo, let's hold back. Let me just say something. Not only do they got we know they got a defensive player of the year, hands down, probably Great Barrier. You know, maybe they might have a rookie of the year. They got a good guy, Ricochet, but Jalen Johnson got injured. Let's just pump the brakes. They was doing good when my man was playing. They had potential. I like Atlanta. Let's pump the brakes.
were they going to be a top 5 seed? No, they were not.
We don't know. We don't know. We'll see them next year.
They were 500.
Dallas,
They were on the brink of being 500 when Jalen Johnson went down. And
mark my words, Dallas and Atlanta next year will be top 5 teams in their conference next year.
the Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas and Atlanta will be top 5 in their conference.
My boy Neil would love to hear that. He's still riding high on Dallas, and I keep telling him you got to get that shit up, bro.
And I'm a Bulls fan, but I got to see what we do in the offseason. I can rank other teams, but I need to see what we doing in the offseason.
But yeah, who's your pick for real though? Do you really have SGA or do you have Dyson Daniels?
I'm going with Great Barrier. Like he's just going on. That's like Curry shooting the threes and it's unmatchable. Nobody's feeling like this. 20 years, nobody's ever three steals.
He's had at least 3 game-winning steals this season. The one against LeVert the other night. I mean, not the one where he passed to LeVert the other night. And then he's had the ones where he stripped the ball when somebody's going up for a shot. He just be doing some shit I've never seen before, dog. Like
that was against the Spurs. That was ill. He stole the ball, passed it for the
game-winning layup. Like he's making game-winning plays, stealing the ball.
I need him on my team. That's why I said Atlanta. If they get up, Atlanta. I need him on my team.
The Pelicans fleeced themselves so bad in that trade. You traded Dyson Daniels for Dejounte Murray, man. That was wild. And I love Dejounte Murray. He does more than Daniels offensively, but like defense is not close. It's not close.
Listen, it's the scouting. They scouted Daniels, man. They knew they could probably get Daniels. Murray was the good. Listen, you had the bait. We had the bait.
Yeah, they got their guy to go because Trey's one of the worst defenders in the NBA. You got to have a guy like Dyson Daniels next to Trey, and he's been showing up. But for the defensive player of the year, for defensive player of the year, my pick is Evan Mobley, first seed in the NBA, like the entire NBA. He is their best defender. He can play perimeter defense, interior defense. He blows up pick and rolls. You can't make him switch because he's gonna guard the guard in the switch. Evan Mobley's a Swiss Army knife on defense. He can do everything. I'm not gonna disrespect him. He's a lesser version of Wemby. I'm not even gonna say Walmart version. He's a lesser version of Wemby though, because the length. Nobody's as long as Wemby. Pause. Nobody's as long as Wemby though. But he has the length. He has the lateral quickness. I love Wemby. I love Evan Mobley's defense, and I think he's the defensive player of the year this season. And if it's not him, it's Jaren Jackson, because Jaren Jackson has been the best player on the Grizzlies this season, and they were number 2 in the NBA before he went down, and they're now 4.
Come on, man.
So
see, I think people are giving some awards away by default. Some people are winning the awards by default because hands down, Wemby was going to get.
I wouldn't even have this as a topic. It would have been Wemby easily. That's why That's the only thing I don't like about the 65 game rule. Even if Wemby didn't play another game this season, he's the best defender in the whole NBA.
Yeah,
I would still give him the award. I don't care if he don't play 65 games. He should still get the award. But because Wemby did not make it, AD did not make it. AD was probably going to be second behind Wemby. I would give it to Mobley. I think Mobley's been really good.
I like Mobley. It's a good pick. Jaren Jackson's a good honorable mention. But is it because the teams are doing good why you wouldn't give it to Daniels to a team that's not doing good?
Yeah, that's the only reason I won't give it to Daniels. That's the sole reason I won't give it to Daniels. And if I was, you know how the NBA is, they go off team success.
Even though he's having an unheard of season in steals.
So listen, I'm gonna say something here. Me personally,
I don't even remember the last time I seen people with 7 steals.
Me personally, I think Dyson Daniels should be Defensive Player of the Year based off his stats and the records that he's setting, stealing the ball. But I know the NBA team success matters, winning matters, he is not getting the award because they're the 10th seed in their conference, 9th seed. That is you can't be defensive player of the year that low in the standings because why didn't Wemby get it last year, right? Wemby was the best defender in the NBA last year. He did not get it because of that. So I
Atlanta
can't
could
give it
still
to
make the
Dyson Daniels.
playoffs. Atlanta could still make the playoffs.
Even if they make the playoffs, they are not. They are 10 games under 500. They are not good. They're not good.
Okay.
Like
This is
Wemby by
unheard of feeling.
far is the best defender in the NBA. He gets 2 steals a game and 4 blocks a game. He should get the defensive player of the year every season. And last year they gave it to Gobert. Like that alone is why I did not choose Dyson Daniels. It should be Daniels though. We're not gonna see like what we're seeing this season by him stealing the ball is unreal. Like unreal, literally unreal. So
We should have did all 5 NBA best defensive teams, like the best. Like who would you put your top 5? Like you gotta have. It's
we
good
can
to
do
have a good defensive team, but you ain't got no offense.
we can do all
Huh?
defense on the next pod. We can do all
Your
defense.
best all defensive team, your best all offensive team. Your defensive team, try to stop all offensive team. I
If
don't know.
Shane Luca's unguardable, then after that, okay, we'll see.
I respect your answer because Cleveland's got the best record in basketball, but great. That name alone has to get it. He has to win. He has to win. Yeah, he just has to win. I've never seen 7 steals, 6 steals, 5 steals. I don't think I've ever seen a player ever do that where they got that many different type of steals in the same season.
Yeah, man. 7 steal games, 6 steal games, 5 steal. He has multiple of them. Each one, multiple.
That's what I ain't never seen no player doing. I probably didn't pay attention to stats in the 80s, but man, I don't think people were stealing. You know, they might have. Like I said, I wasn't paying attention to stats as close. But that's a
All right.
lot of different games with multiple steals of that high.
Well, like I said, this will be the most per game in 20 years. Three a game. He's at exactly at 3. But we got to move on. We already have 42 minutes. So next up, we got most improved. I'm gonna read you the guys. We got Cade Cunningham. Last season, Cade averaged 22, 4, and 7 assists. This season, he's averaging 25, 6, and 9. We got Dyson Daniels, who made a huge jump. Dyson Daniels went from 5.8 points to 13.9, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Next up, we got Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero last season averaged 20 a game. He jumped up to 23 a game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Career high in assists. And then third, Christian Brown went from 7 a game to 15 a game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal a game. I would put Ty Jerome in here, but Ty Jerome's not going to win most improved. He's just not. Even though he was low-key out of the league last season, I would not give it to any of those 3 guys.
This is a decent list. Respectable. Daniels is out of it once again because his team's not good.
Most improved does not matter about record at all.
Gotcha. I understand Cade is the pick here, but Braun, that he went up 10, and I've seen his games. That's
my pick. That's my pick.
Braun was your pick.
So the reason I go Christian Brown, this is the only reason I go. This is the only reason I go Christian Brown. You let KCP walk, and you put all your faith into this guy. KCP was a 40% 3-point shooter and your best defender. And you put all that into Brown, and he showed up. Plays good every game.
Brown showed up.
Like every game he scores, he's averaging 15 points a game. That's not low. Like he's playing defense. Yeah, he's playing defense. He's punching on people. He's starting to knock down wide open threes. Like Christian Brown is the most improved player in my opinion. Cade Cunningham, that's just too easy. Like Cade, we already knew Cade was good. Been good. He just wasn't playing enough games because he got hurt.
Was he the number 1 pick?
Yes, man. Just like they gave that shit to John Morant that one season. John Morant should have never been most. John Morant's good. Cade is already good, man.
Tyler Hero made the All-Star.
Tyler Hero is second to me. I would have Tyler Hero second. But he only went up 3 points in points per game. And this is a career best for assist, and he was an all-star. He has a great case. But
Yeah,
my guy Brown, man, he went from
Brown.
7 points to 15. Like, it's an 8-point
No,
increase.
but when you watch his games, he's the most improved.
Yeah.
Like Cade's game has improved. He didn't have when he first came in. He didn't have what he had. He didn't have that number one. He didn't have it. Right now,
Yeah.
just the years went by. He learned basketball. He learned his team. Got a good coaching. Now he has it.
Yeah.
I think
Cade
give him most improved.
Cade is my guy, man. But you ain't most improved, brother.
Nah,
You too
wrong,
good to get it,
wrong.
bro. Like,
You too good. You can't get it. You better be all the. What are you doing? What are you doing?
you about to be second
He
team
just
all
got better
NBA,
because
Cade. You tripping.
he got better because we needed him to get better. We needed to
You
score
feel
25,
me? He's
6 and 9.
healthy.
What are you talking about?
He's out there.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing
You
now,
beat all them
man.
games. We thought he was a watch. You know, Jalen Rose was like, yo, what's up with my boy K? Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to.
But so we got the
Detroit.
same answer, Christian Brown.
Yeah, Brown. Circle Brown, man.
All right, so next and last award up, Rookie of the Year, the absolute worst Rookie of the Year race in my recent memory. You know, I probably started watching basketball 2007, 2008 as a young pup, 8 years old. I'll never remember rookies being this garbage. This is bad.
Yeah,
Like,
that's not true. That's not true. Let's double back on that answer you just said right there.
since '08, like I said,
Which,
I probably
which,
remember watching basketball in
which
'08.
you remember, but trust me, I had you locked in on LeBron when he came in the league. We had a party for that one. So 3.
That wasn't a bad rookie
King
class.
James.
I don't. Did you even hear what I said? That's not a bad rookie class. This rookie class is all
Nah.
time bad. That's what I said. This is the
Oh,
worst rookie
all
class.
time bad.
Yes, this is the worst rookie class I've seen in my lifetime.
They have they
Definitely.
have they have I like Castle. I like Jalen Wells. Plays defense, solid defender. He got more potential. Rookie year. And he played a lot of start.
None of them averaged even 15 points a game. This is not a good
Yeah,
class.
but
Whether you
Wells
try to dress it up how you
Jalen
like,
Wells don't need to have Jalen Wells, they didn't bring him in to average 15 and they didn't know what they had in him. In the games that he started, I liked the way he played.
you just made my point. They didn't even know what they was getting in them because these rookies
Yeah,
were
they
not.
know he was gonna
These rookies were not good this year. Were not good. Only good rookie, in my opinion,
Ricochet?
that we knew had a chance to be good was the French dudes, Sar and
Ricochet.
Ricochet, because they was good
Yeah.
overseas, barely good
Yeah.
overseas. But like, I didn't think Castle would be this good. Castle was definitely
You
the
didn't like
rookie of the year.
you didn't like Collier?
No, he played. He was at USC with Bronny. He wasn't that good.
Wasn't that good.
He
I
wasn't that
definitely
good.
like
College.
Castle. Castle
Yeah.
showed me what he had in the dunk
At
contest.
UConn too, he was good last season. He was really good in college, but I
Yeah.
didn't think his game would
I like
translate the
Castle.
way he's actually really. He's gonna be a really good player, but like I said, he ain't really averaging a lot of points. He's averaging 13.9, I think, 13 point something. Jared McCain was gonna win Rookie of the Year if he was gonna keep playing. He was at 15.2. He was only rookie averaging 15 a game, and he was
And he had a
actually a
lot of good
consistent
games
scorer.
early.
Yeah, he was a very consistent scorer too. So this is an all-time bad race. I really like Isaiah Collier. I think he's second for me because the games he's been playing since he's been starting, he's giving you 10 and 8, 10 and 10 some games. Like, he's passing the hell out of that rock.
Double.
He can really
Yeah.
pass. So
Yeah.
that would have been my second guy, but Stephon Castle is kind of running away with it. Like Pop said, finalist for dunk contest. He's now
Yeah,
starting.
man.
He's one of the last
Hands
players standing
down.
on the Spurs. You know, this race is bad. This is not good. Like, I don't know how else to put it. I don't like this rookie class, man. But we both
What I'm gonna
agree.
do is
Steph, right?
I'm gonna give Castle 94, 95%, 96, and I'm gonna give everybody else a 1.
I don't think Wells is. I only put Wells on here because he has the third best odds on FanDuel. It's Castle, Ricochet, Wells. I think it was Sar and Edie.
Wells has the third best odds.
Collier's not even top 5 in odds. I think he was 7th. So
Listen,
they have
I
Zach
told
Edey
you.
top 5.
Yeah, because we haven't really watched, because like I said, Ja's been in and out the lineup and this, that, and third. Scottie Pippen Jr.'s played, but Wells, they started Wells a lot. Him and Jaren Jackson played together. I watched the games. I said, man, he plays hard defense.
He's a great role player. He hit
He's a
open
good role
three,
player.
plays some defense. But
And listen, your first year with John Moran and Jaren Jackson, 2 All-Stars, 2 good players in the league, you can only get better. If they don't trade you and you stay with them, you can only get better. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I still like Castle to win.
okay. Well, that's all our picks for player awards. Me and Pops got Castle for Rookie of the Year. We both got Christian Brown for Most Improved, right?
Correct.
Okay. For Defensive Player of the Year, you got Dyson Daniels. I got Evan Mobley.
Great body.
And for Sixth Man of the Year, we both agreed on Peyton Pritchard. I
St. Patty's Day.
might switch up and I might go Beasley because I really love what Beasley's doing for the Pistons. But for now, I'm gonna stick with Pritchard. I'm gonna stick with Pritchard for now. But that's all we have for the pod, y'all. We covered everything. We talked about the Warriors. They coming. Steph 4K threes. And Timberwolves, they here. 8-game win streak. They balling. They gonna keep winning games. We talked about everything. Pops, appreciate you for joining me. Hopefully I go live this week with playback, even though I will be moving into the new spot on Saturday, so I might be busy this week. I'm gonna start packing up Wednesday, doing my thing. But as always, y'all, thank you for listening to another episode of More to the Story. Y'all have a great work week. Y'all have a great weekend coming up. Like I said, Pops, thank you for tapping in with the boy.
You already know. More to the story, man.
More
Thanks
to
for
the
having me.
story, man. Lash.
Bless up.